The number of dead in Sri Lanka has risen again, 310 lives now lost in the devastating Easter Sunday terror attack. An Australian man has told Nine News how two of those killed were his wife and their young daughter, among the dead at the St Sebastian church. Sudesh Kolonne turned his back for just a moment, heard the huge explosion behind him, and his world changed forever.
Sudesh Kolonne is a shattered man, surrounded by mourners at his home north of Colombo as he prepares to bury his family.
Losing wife and daughter, I don't know how to explain.
The family had gone to the St Sebastian church in Negambo as they did every week, this time excited to attend an Easter Mass. After dropping off his wife and daughter to park the car, Sudesh returned to find the church packed, so ended up in the overflow outside.
It was very close to the church. It's a huge noise. Just went to my wife and daughter. I grabbed my daughter, she already died. I tried to lift my wife. She was trying to say something in her mouth, but her body was damaged. I tried to lift her up, tried to get to the hospital. On the way she died.
Sudesh, his wife Manik Suriyarachi and their 10-year-old daughter Alexandria had moved to Sri Lanka from Melbourne so Manik could run her consultancy business. Little Alexandria was in grade 5.
There's no word to say how special is wife and daughter, right? My daughter was like amazing character. Amazing character. And she loved dancing a lot and create her own songs.
Sudesh was one of the first to rush into the church. It's a scene that haunts him.
All the body parts everywhere. I think around 120 people died at church. You're very happy.
31 foreigners from 12 countries were killed and have now been identified. Another dozen are still missing, feared dead. Among those identified, British doctor Sally Bradley and her retired firefighter husband, Bill Harrop. The couple had been living in Western Australia and were on holiday in Sri Lanka, staying in the Cinnamon Grand Hotel when one of the suicide bombers struck.
Shock, devastation, trying to keep everybody else's spirits up within the hospital. There's a general sadness across the hospital today.
Also killed 3 of the 4 children of Anders Holch Povelsen, a Danish billionaire and owner of global fashion juggernaut ASOS. Like many in recent times, they were in Sri Lanka on holiday. Still bearing his grief, Sudesh Kolonne harbours another powerful emotion, anger.
These people are really sick, I think. I mean, how would you do that? Killing innocent people there in their church. I mean, come on, any human can't do that, right? At the end of the day, my life is gone. It is gone.
Nine's Asia correspondent Renee Henry is in Colombo. Renee, family and friends will bury the mother and the daughter shortly.
Yes, Sudesh Kolonne was so incredibly strong to sit down with us for an interview on the very day that he is burying his wife and daughter. That is due to take place in just the next few hours. He told me today that he is haunted by the memory that as his wife clung to life, she tried to get words out, but she couldn't. He never got to hear what she wanted to say. There have been plenty more funerals held across the country today. They will continue for the rest of the week. The latest reports are that 40 people, both men and women, are now in custody, with the nation in a state of emergency, which gives police more powers to swoop, more powers to arrest. Today was a national day of mourning. There was 3 minutes of silence held. Schools were shut down and will remain shut down for the rest of the week for safety reasons. There will continue to be overnight curfews as this country remains on tenterhooks and comes to grips with so much loss.